There comes a point in life when everything you thought you knew about yourself starts to feel foreign. The places you used to feel comfortable suddenly feel too small. The people you used to laugh with now don't understand your silence. The dreams you once chased no longer excite you. And in that space you feel lost. But here's the truth nobody told you. You're not broken, you're not failing, you're not falling behind. You're outgrowing who you used to be. And that process is messy. It's confusing. It's lonely. But it's necessary. Think about it: when a snake outgrows its skin, it doesn't stay inside because it's comfortable. It sheds it. That shedding process isn't painless. It's uncomfortable, vulnerable. But it's the only way to step into the next stage of growth. Right now, your soul is shedding. Your habits are being questioned. Your priorities are shifting. Your circle might be shrinking. It feels like you're losing yourself, but you're actually finding the real you. Maybe your old identity was built for survival. The version of you that learned to people please. The version of you that settled because it felt safer than risking failure. The version of you that fit in just to be accepted. But now, that version can't carry you to your next chapter. And yes, it's terrifying to let go of the old you, because who are you without them? Who are you when you stop being the reliable one for everyone else? Who are you when you finally put your dreams first? The answer is, you're becoming the version of yourself you were always meant to be. But here's the challenge. This stage is the part of the movie where the hero struggles. This is the training montage nobody claps for. This is where the lights are off, the crowd is gone, and you're just sitting with the discomfort of transformation. And it's exactly here right now where most people quit. They run back to the old identity because it's familiar, even if it's unfulfilling. They convince themselves, maybe this is just who I am. They choose comfort over growth. But not you. You're here for a reason. You're listening to this because deep down, you know, there's more. If this is hitting your heart right now, pause for a second. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Not because I want another number, but because I know you're on this journey, and you're going to need reminders like this to keep going when the old you tries to pull you back. Hit that like button, drop a comment telling me what you're working through. I read every single one. You see, outgrowing yourself means everything changes. Your routines, your friendships, your goals, your values. Even the things you once loved might feel out of place. This isn't because you're ungrateful. It's because your taste for life has expanded. You've seen what's possible, and you can't unsee it. And with that awareness comes a price: the discomfort of not fitting into the life you used to have. You might start feeling like a stranger in your own home. The conversations around you might start feeling small. You might find yourself craving deeper, richer experiences, but not knowing exactly where to find them. That's the in-between phase, the wilderness before the breakthrough. Here's what most people don't realize. Feeling lost isn't a sign you've taken the wrong path. It's a sign you're no longer meant to walk the one you're on. The lost feeling comes from the gap between your current reality and your future potential. It's the ache of knowing you're capable of more, but not yet living it. And that ache, that's your compass. It's not here to punish you, it's here to push you. So what do you do when you feel lost? First, stop fighting the feeling. Stop shaming yourself for not having it all figured out. Instead, recognize it as the signal that it's time to explore. Second, start making room for the new you. Let go of commitments that drain you. Step back from relationships that don't align with where you're going. Create space for opportunities that can only come when your hands aren't full of the past. Third, take one brave step forward. Not 10, not 50, just one. That's how you move through the fog. I know it's easier said than done. Because every step forward in growth feels like a betrayal of your old life. But you can honor the old you without living in their shadow. You can thank them for getting you here and still choose to move on. Growth demands release. And release feels like loss before it feels like freedom. But once you start walking toward the life that's calling you, you realize the loss was never really loss. It was space being made for something better. And listen, while you're on this journey, it's crucial to protect your energy. Not everyone will understand what you're doing. Some people will think you've changed, and they're right. Because change is the point. You weren't put on this earth to live one version of yourself forever. You were meant to evolve. If you're still with me, you're clearly committed to your own growth. So make sure you subscribe right now if you haven't yet. Like this video so it reaches someone else who needs to hear it. And in the comments, I want you to type, "I'm ready for my next chapter." Here's the final truth I want to leave you with. You might not see it yet, but the version of you that you're growing into, they're stronger, they're wiser, they're freer. They're the one who will look back at this lost version of you and whisper, "Thank you for not giving up on us." So keep walking, keep shedding, keep becoming.